Was that your bag talking? Your bag of crackers just said it's really excited to you. What in the world? Happy day, friends. We got Paige talking. We got bags of crackers talking. Lucas is talking a little bit. We are getting ready to go on a walk. We're just waiting for Dad to wrap up a little bit of work. And I'm noticing, I was looking over from the other side of the room, noticing that there's a little bit of red in your hair still. It only really seems to shine through when the sun is shining through your hair. It's like it lights it up. Huh. I was really sad. The other day he was laying on the ground and his hair just looked so dark. And Austin and I were really hoping that his red would just stay. And in the sunlight, it still looks like it. So that makes me happy. But it's getting darker. Your hair is getting darker. Just like a lot of people thought it would. Just like I thought maybe it would. But it's still holding on to the...
I'm ready to go there.
You're ready to go on a walk, Crackers?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna walk to?
We're gonna walk and see all the flowers.
That's a great idea, Crackers. Austin the other day, he was like, she is your little person. She's a little you. Because if you guys remember, she gives voices to things, just like I did for Stella.
And we're gonna see the butterflies and know the bugs are nice.
Oh, cool. She looks more like me than the other two. She acts more like me than the other two. You're like a little mommy. What do you think about that? But you're not, because you're a Paigey. A special Paigey girl. I'm still figuring you out. I think you're going to be like Dad. Because you're a very happy guy.
Mom.
And Dad is always in a happy mood.
Mom, look.
Yeah, I can see that. It's your first big boy walk. What do you think?
Fella?
What do you think? You liking it? You having fun? A whole new world for him. Look at how cute our little feet look together, babe. They're married.
I have huge.
Our feet are married.
Alright, I need your strength.
Daddy needs you to be strong.
I need you to fill that up with ice.
Oh, that's a good job for a Paigey.
And it takes a long time.
Putting it to work.
It takes a long time.
I know. Wow. You're doing a great job. Keep going. It needs like 3 times as much.
Push! Push! Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Maybe give one of those to Mapesy.
You got one, Mapesies?
She's waiting here.
Alright.
I want one.
You want an ice cube like a dog?
Like a dragon.
Here you go, dragon.
We're playing dragon.
Okay, come here. Okay, I need you to put this in on the circle. Do you remember that? Oh, too short.
It's okay. I don't think you're the shortest in our family. Lucas is,
oh, yeah.
I'm about to go through his clothes and see if we can switch them.
Here, hop on up. Activate our time travel machine.
Mom, this dragon likes ice cubes.
Oh, I'm glad.
Okay, open up the filter area. Okay, do you remember how to put the filter in?
She did it for me the other day.
Here you go.
We are taking advantage of her interest in pressing buttons and turning knobs and everything, and we're teaching her to make coffee. So that when she's old enough, she can make our coffee for us in the morning. Before we even get out of bed.
Yep.
I'm just teasing.
Okay, here comes the
This is
trial.
the tricky part.
Great
Wow,
job.
Paige.
Okay, now put it back up. Put it back up here. Good job. Here, put the lid on. Wonderful. Okay, I'll move this back. Okay, close this. Good work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's over ice. Here, I'll let you do this part. Move that to over ice.
Yep, right in the middle.
That's on the right one, so now hit the go.
Very good.
Alright, high five. Yes!
And remember, you do not touch it after it pours, because what is it?
Coffee.
Yeah, and it's...
Hot.
Yes, that's right. Good work, team.
This dragon is thirsty.
This this dragon, you like to talk in third person. Okay, you want your, here. I know what a dragon needs. A little bit of this before nap time. A little bit of milk before dragon naps.
A glass of warm milk helps me to fall asleep.
Could I trouble you for a glass of
Could I trouble you? Could trouble me for a glass of shut the.
So Lucas is 6 months now. Honestly, he's almost 7 months. He's closer to 7 months than he is 6 months. And I was thinking that I was gonna have to change his clothes again, because typically like every 3 months, you change out their clothes when they're babies and growing so fast. And so recently I was thinking, okay, he's 6 months old and I'll swap him over into his 6 to 9 month clothes. But he still fits very well in his 6 month clothes. So I think his 6 to 9 month clothes really might trend towards 9 to 12 months, depending on if he has any growth spurts coming up. But I did want to look through his clothes and just see what he has and see what maybe we still need. I don't think we need a whole lot, but looking at this, like that for Lucas, maybe for a regular 6 to 9 month old, maybe that seems fine. But for Lucas, that looks really big right now. Some of his 6 month clothes are starting to look a little bit small, but overall he's got some room, especially like in his footy pajamas, he's got room. He definitely hit a growth spurt recently, but he's still very much on the little end of the spectrum. I can't remember for his head circumference and his weight. I know they're kind of on the smaller side as far as like percentages go, but his height is 1%. He is a teeny little guy as far as height goes. The doctor told me last time that, you know, if his body needed or wanted to grow taller, it would, because his weight is perfectly fine. He's definitely got a little bit of extra weight on him. So if his body wanted to grow taller, it would, but it's just not in his genetics. So right now we're looking at a little 1 percentile little boy, and his clothes are just not quite needing to be switched over yet. So he's still in his 3 to 6 month clothes, which is so funny to me because I remember, because with Micah is like our tallest as far as percentage wise goes. She's our tallest, and I was like switching her a little bit ahead of time each time. And Paige is a shorty, and so she kind of was in between sizes for a while, and always like pants have always been very long on her. But Lucas is definitely a whole new category for us. So let's see what I might need when he switches sizes. These look so tall. Like, he is not that big yet. Thank goodness. It would break my heart. I don't know. Part of me wants to like switch him out already because it's just fun. You know what I mean? It's fun to have new little clothes to see them in, and it's fun. Wow, lots of dinosaur jammies. And the seasons are changing, and that's essentially probably what will push us into the next size of clothes, is the fact that he'll need to start wearing some sweaters and long pants soon, as opposed to t-shirts and shorts or rompers and stuff. Ooh, he'll finally be able to wear all of his, these look like they could fit him soon. These are a little bit smaller than the other one. So we've got lots of onesies for him to wear. That would be perfect. Just pair it with a sweater over top when we need to go out. That's wonderful. All the colors of the rainbow. That will be great. Ooh, Halloween. Halloween's coming up. Yeah, I'd say we have enough jammies. This will be great. That's coming up to his size. You know, I think I'm just gonna do it. I think I'm gonna swap his clothes out regardless. And maybe they'll be big on him for a little bit, but seasons are changing. And if I don't swap them now, yeah, I'm just gonna do it, I think. I think we got a pretty good selection, actually. I think we've got pretty much everything we need. We've got loads of jammies, got a few outfits for the occasional time that we leave the house. I think maybe 1 or 2 things if we need to go somewhere, and I think he'll be all set. Nice. Thank you for letting me spew out my thoughts and brainstorm a little bit on what I might need. Much appreciated. You know what I think he might need? is a couple little leggings or pants to go along with all these onesies. That will make it super easy, super simple to just throw on an outfit and put a sweater on top if we need to. That is what I like, is ease of getting dressed. I think that's why my wardrobe is so simple, because I don't like to think about it much. I just like to throw on something. And I just like to throw something on my kids too. We kind of had the discussion because Lucas is really on the smaller side, not just on the smaller side, but he's in the 1 percentile. He is on the very smaller side. We've kind of talked to his dermatologist and some of the doctors on his team of doctors for PHACE syndrome. And the E in PHACE syndrome, it stands for eyes. It can also stand for like endocrine issues, I guess. And right now it's really too early to tell. He's only 6 months old. And a lot of times, like growth hormones, you really don't even start looking into it until 4, 5, 6 years old, somewhere around there. I don't really know specifics. All I know is that it's far too early to start looking into anything for him, because babies, they come in all shapes and sizes. And who knows what could happen from here 4 years from now. Like maybe he will hit growth spurts and start growing more. We don't know. So it's definitely too early to look into that for him right now. But in the future, that is something that we might look out for or look into, just depending on how things go. You know, there's so much about PHACE syndrome that is kind of, it's not well known, it's not well documented, and there's so many cases that I think skate under the rug, really. It just makes it hard to really know what to expect with PHACE syndrome, because it does vary so much. You know, Lucas's case is kind of technical. He checks a lot of the boxes, but it really doesn't affect him or his health really much at all, which we're so grateful for. And then other kids, that may not be the case. Sometimes it can affect them drastically. So we're really just kind of keeping our eye out for anything that might seem a little bit off, and being in the 1 percentile does maybe seem a little bit off. I don't know, being that he wasn't born premature by any means, you know, it was halfway through the 39 weeks. It might be different if he was born like a month early. Then 1 percentile might make a little more sense. But I know I'm short, and I know that my mom is short, and I know that my grandma was very short. So it could just be genetics playing their role. We don't know, but it's just something that we kind of keep in the back of our mind. You know, there's a lot of things that we have to keep in the back of our mind, being that he has PHACE syndrome. Just a lot of things that we kind of need to be aware of, and to see if anything may need looking into further at some point. But right now, perfectly healthy, very happy boy. You guys see how happy he is. So right now, really nothing to be concerned of. All right, big fella, let's see how these fit ya. We're gonna try them on. You don't eat them, you silly goose. Don't eat them. Don't eat it, you silly goose. Let's see if you're almost 7-month-old body. I guess I shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. You still have like maybe even 2 weeks. Maybe I'm really getting ahead of ourselves. Maybe you're only 6.5 weeks old. I can't even remember anymore. Mom's brain is mushy. Let's see where these feet are. In here, let's see where these feet are in here. You know, I think that's just okay. I think that is just okay. You know, they're a little bit baggy, but you got room to grow now. I think that these are great. You know, maybe you're not so little after all. I don't know. All the numbers say that you are, but you're looking pretty big to me. Who's that handsome guy? Who's that handsome Lucas? Oh, look at you. Look how sweet this little man is. I love ya. Whoa, knocking over everything. Oh, my buddy. Okay. Just get your medicine. And off to bed. So you can keep growing.
Wow, that hair is cold. Yikers.
Man up. Oh my gosh, we never told you guys. We were walking through Sam's Club the other day. We were going through the freezer section, and Austin was just standing there waiting for me. And some lady walks by, and like Austin was like a little tense. But some lady walks by. What'd she say to you?
There was a worker there.
Yeah, and she said like, you a little cold there or something?
You cold? I said, yeah, freezing.
And then a couple minutes later, he realized
This is
speculation.
But I looked down and I had the biggest RT. Like they were, boom. Like they almost ripped a hole in my shirt. And I'm fairly certain she saw those and was like, you cold?
The way she said it,
Yeah.
it does make sense. But it was a little shocking given that she worked there and her age. She's a little bit older. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, friends. Love you.